Shoutcast, ladies and gentlemen. You are inside the game. This is enemy territory at its finest. We have ourselves Idle, and we have ourselves ZeroPoint, and we have ourselves a TosspoT that is close to orgasm. If I could just work out quite why my microphone is tied around the back of the chair, then everything would be fine. Oh, it's underneath the chair. That's interesting. Well, hold on. I'm stuck, ladies and gentlemen. Oop. I'm not stuck anymore. Well, that was interesting. As we wait on this game to start. We've 5 players on each side. There is no idle knight. This is the first time I've ever casted idle where knight has not been present. I shit you not. You know, I never have I ever casted idle without knight. Just plain and simple. An idle without knight is like a day without sunshine. And tonight they face their biggest challenge of this season so far against a ZeroPoint side that defeated a Menti yesterday and now will look to claim the idle throne. 3 of these players tried to do it as Crossfire at QuakeCon and failed. Now can these 5 players do it against idle at online for the place at the PGA finals? We'll see. You're inside the game. Tekko is back, and we are back in 3, 2, 1. We're ready and rocking as we find ourselves idle lining up with Revers, Urtir, Jack, Tekko, and Senji. ZeroPoint with Potter, Hatred, Gifty, Butchie, and Darky. And now we look forward as we have Potter going to make his way forward. Up, they're going to boost him all the way on top. Fire for Effect is down, and ZeroPoint's first attack has just melted into insignificance as they've now pushed forward. Now the idle side are going all the way forward for a self-kill. We wait on Potter's movement. He has the Pantherfell. He is poised to strike. He's on the very back building, and he's waiting on the shot. He takes the shot. He misses the shot, and now Revers is going to pick up an MP40 frag. He knows all about Darky, Potter, and Butchie. He played with them in Dallas, and he's going to pick up the frag on Darky right now. Oh! Darky's going to self-kill out, in fact, and Revers will pick up the grenade frag. It was Tekko that picked up that one, actually. As in will come a rifle nade from high heavens to Butchie and Hatred, and that was a very nice shot. Gifty, though, going to make a move on the flag. He'll grenade across, he'll pick up the flag, and the allied side of ZeroPoint will take this first stage quicker than they did against Dementi. And now we look at ourselves. I'm apologizing right now if any of you are getting lag on the audio stream. For some reason, I'm getting a bit of it on my connection right now. Take out the word a bit and say a lot, as we now have Dynamite going down on the forward bunker gate. Idle set themselves up outside that main entrance with 4 players poised to strike. Top and bottom have now been dynamited, and we look around at the idle side as they have themselves Revers, they have themselves Tekwa, Jack, all ready to push and make this move. 5 players from ZeroPoint grouped up like a tin can of sardines behind that truck. Luckily no one's going to jump down from there. And here we go, 3, 2, 1. We're rocking. And let me tell you this, these 2 teams want to win this game more than anything at all. Idle know that they have to play a good game without Knight. If they want to go to Poland, they want to go to the promised land of the PGA finals in Poznan. Well, if they want to do that, they've got to beat ZeroPoint. And the only way they're going to beat ZeroPoint is if they play to their best. But what is an idle team without Knight? What is Christmas without Santa Claus? You tell me. Well, an idle team without Knight still has Urtir, still has those big players that we've come to know and love. What is Christmas without Santa Claus? Well, it's still got presents, still got religion, and it's still got all those good things that come along with it. So don't underestimate them. But at the very same time, realize that this is the biggest opportunity anyone's had in a long time to beat Idle. Knight not being here is massive. He's the most successful player in Wolfenstein history. 2-time Euro Cup, 2-time QuakeCon, one-time Arctic Esports Challenge. He is this and that. He is everything with an MP40, and now he is not here. He has gone on holiday, and Idle will push forward. The allied side have destroyed the Anxious command post, and now we have ourselves Gifty pushing forward. There's Senji as well. Revers will pick himself up an MP40 frag, and the allied side will try to get that command post up. Gifty and Darky will slow this pace of the attack down, and Darky will land a nice little double headshot frag onto Jack. as Gifty will deal with the gibbing. And the biggest complaint I had from ZeroPoint last night is the gibbing. I didn't see any of it, as Darky's going to come down that tunnel, find Senji, will hear the headshot, so that's 1 and 2, and the frag will go in into Senji, and Darky doesn't get the give, and well, Tekua may, oh, Dynamite's got down where? East Depot wall, and they're pushing forward, Dynamite down on the main, Hatred, Potter, Thompson frags a piece, and that'll be that. ZeroPoint are in business. They've got the job done, and they're going to push forward now. Gifty will maybe either go for West or Boost, as Hatred's now going to go off his head, and they will push forward over that wall. They have Gifty. Oh no, he's not going to go over at all. Gifty will go down. Butchie will join him in hell as the East Depot wall has been blown. But Revers is on the defuse. 2, 1, boom! Dynamite kills 2 of them. Gifty will claim both frags. Jack and Revers both going on down, but they must have been just an inch away. They had 3 seconds and 2 engineers on top of it. You only need 5 seconds to get a defuse. So I say with 2 engineers you need 2.5, and they just can't have had that much. They must have been so close as the depot fence gets built and Idle get pushed onto the back foot by ZeroPoint. 10 minutes and 41 seconds on the board. The West Depot wall has been dynamited. The East Depot wall has already been blown, and Idle are being pincered open by Butchie and Gifty. He's going to pick up a Garand frag. Senji Tekwa answering back up as Hatred push forward now. Potter's going to make his way forward. Senji will join in on the fun though as Hatred. Oh, Hatred will take the frag onto Senji as they'll make their way forward now. Tekua with the MP40 is going to make his way in. Now we have got Revers and Tekua and the whole Idle team falling to the back level. Revers with that rifle aid is going to be as big a thorn in anyone's side as you will ever see. But remember back to the U96D days, Revers doesn't like playing rifle aid on Supply Depot. That was always Knight's job. There's the rifle aid from Revers. He loves it. 1, 2, 3. The revives will come in and they will just live on. But that was brilliant. They were again canned up like sardines. Gifty answers back with a double rifle nade, and ZeroPoint are in business. They've got the kill and the gib on Revers. And, well, that's important play by Gifty. He was never going to make it out of there alive. So he went for the job. He went for getting the gib on Revers. And that'll make this next attack, which Butchie, well, will lead. Well, in fact, he's going to wait on some reinforcements. He's got Hatred to join in. The 2 former Rise players are about to make an attack any second now. But ZeroPoint will look at this one, and they're going to wait on the respawn. It's Revers that they're looking for in particular. Oh, Butchie, I take my hat off to you. That was beautiful. He sat himself down on the ledge. He took the frag. Gifty is now going to launch a rifle nade up. He'll take down his teammate Hatred, and that wasn't part of the plan. But now they're ready to attack. 2 engineers, 3 medics. Potter going to lead the assault. Tekua will down him. The revive was too little, too late. Rifle nade from Gifty, and Gifty's playing much better tonight than he was last night against Idle. It's going to be Hatred that'll go down, and Gifty's the only engineer up. I think there may be one player left alive. There isn't. Here it comes. Gifty going to get the construction done, and ZeroPoint are all over Idle. Revers goes down, and they've got the gold trait. The Idle side have got control of that truck though, so they should be able to put some minutes on this board. Essentially, will pick up the frag. Potter this time went for the kill killing gib rather than the second kill. Very different mentality from ZeroPoint last night against firstly a Menti. Well, only against a Menti that I was really voicing that they weren't getting the gibs. And I think it cost them Supply Depot last night. But against Idle, it's going to set them a very fast time as they push this truck around the corner with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left on this board. They have themselves a real opportunity now to make their move as Potter's going to make his way around this corner. It's Revers that's there. Jack, MP40 frag. Hatred with an MP40 frag. And the Idle side are, well, clawing their way forward. Butchie is going to lead that truck away, and Idle are in trouble because Gifty's picked up 2 Thompson frags, and GG's been called by Urti, and the Idle team know that problems are afoot and that questions are being asked of them for the first time since the QuakeCon final. That was the last time Idle lost a map in August. They've only lost 4 all year, and that is now in jeopardy as Idle are in trouble. As ZeroPoint push forward, 7:43 on the board, and the clock will be set at about 7 minutes and 32 seconds. 7:21, in fact, my maths is out. And we look at the stats, and it reads very positively if you're a Gifty fan. 15-15. The other rifle nade 14-14. That was Revers. And the engineers taking the plaudits. Butchie on 11 for 9. And, well, that will be that. ZeroPoint set a time of 7 minutes and 21 seconds here against an Idle team. And you wonder, really, is that fast? And I'd say in 5-on-5 it will be faster than you understand, because this is Idle without Knight, and you can never underestimate this power. He's the one player in Idle that could not be replaced. There's never been an Idle side without him. All roads to Idle lead through Knight, And now we're going to get this game underway. Back underway in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're fight once again. ZeroPoint versus Idle. ZeroPoint on the defense. Their first stage ZeroPoint yesterday was shocking. And it's not started very well as Gifty's blown Potter away. And well, the nerves may be getting to them. Gifty and Hatred have picked themselves up a frag apiece. And now Butchie's going to come up with an MP40 frag. And Butchie will come up with another one. And that'll slow the Idle team down. 4 quick frags. And this is where Winghaven sat himself down yesterday. And Jack is doing exactly the same with the Panther House. Sits himself on the ledge. Moves forward. It's a 5-man self-kill. ZeroPoint deserved to lose this first stage. 5-man self-kill on Supply Depot. First stage. You deserve to be punished. And while they have not been punished, they'll get away with it as Butchie saves them with the Luger frag onto Senji. But, well, realistically, Idle know that they are, well, in trouble if ZeroPoint can actually lock down this first stage. It's something they've never been good at. First stage Supply Depot, even the 3 of them that played as the Crossfire team, never been good at it. And now they will make their way forward. We've 9 of the QuakeCon finalists here in this game. There's an interesting... No, 8 of the QuakeCon finalists for you in this game. There's a stat for you. As we make our way forward with Jack, who's going to make his way down towards his right-hand side. Darky's going to go down. In fact, it's 7 of the QuakeCon finalists. But I'll get there at the end on that stat. As Revers with the Garand frag downs Hatred. Some of the ZP players are fallen all the way back to that top level. Revers is going to go in. And Urti is on the middle level. But it does look like Idle have grabbed this first stage now, because ZeroPoint are nowhere to be seen. Potter with the support fire, it's too little too late for him. ZeroPoint are going to be looking at the spawn time, 20 seconds on it. They can't get caught here, because if the dynamite were to go down, they'd be in real trouble. It's Butchie that's alive. He's got 12 seconds. He's going to pick up 2 teammates. And the bottom level reads all Idle now as Jack is going to go in to that bottom level. They're waiting on the self-kill. That's what Idle do well. In particular, Revers. Wait on the self-kill. And it'll come right now. And expect to see some Idle players. Oh no, no Idle players. That's a big surprise. They didn't have to spawn themselves, and now here come 4 of them hopping down. Revan's going to lead the attack, getting a Garand frag onto Gifty, rifle nade to rifle nade, as Butchie will answer back onto his former Crossfire teammate. Gifty double rifle nade, and it's going to come onto Jack with that Panther House. He's going to be needed any second now. He's just going to hide himself down in this corner as ZP push a long, long way forward as Jack is going to move around this corner. They're going to pick up some frags, ZeroPoint. If they got any Gibbs, they'll be in luck. But here comes Jack with the Panther Faust. Oh, only vaporized himself. I can't believe that. He had all the time in the world to make that shot count, and he couldn't. Tekua, Potter, Hatred, all picking up these frags. And again, if you're getting any lag on the stream, I cannot apologize enough. My connection is in the shit, to say the least. As now we have Gifty making his way forward with the Thompson. Butchie with an MP40 is going to come through. As now we have Hatred with an MP40. Hugh will make his way through. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go. And well, memories of the QuakeCon final come flooding back, where Idle were holding Crossfire on this first stage for so long that it killed the map. And well, ZP look like they've done exactly that, but this time to Idle. And whilst it may be bittersweet to some of them, they'll always have to remember Knight isn't here. And whilst Knight isn't here, this isn't the real Idle side. But we will see. 4:03 on the board as Revers is going to grenade down. What are the effects of this game if you... Oh, Revers, I heard that grenade. But even Revers didn't hear that one. You heard it bounce to his right-hand side as the grenade comes in from Darky. As ZeroPoint now under siege. As 4-5 players from Idle will make their way down to this bottom level. Gifty will get grenaded. Gifty's dropped the Garand, I think. And now they're going to make their way forward. He'll go as medic. And now ZeroPoint with 4-5 players out. The Allied side capped the forward bunker right as ZeroPoint were pushing forward to self-kill, in fact. And they're in trouble now. They'll need to fall back. They'll need to just play this one safely. Axis team reclaim that forward bunker. In fact, there's Potter that's there, right on cue, and ZeroPoint will self-kill out, well, safely. And, well, they saved themselves that first stage there. Both teams spawning at the same time this time around. And 1 in every 3 spawns, they will spawn out. They will spawn on the same time, and that is interesting. As we have Idle making their way forward. Urti is going to go down to Hatred, so grenade. Oh, and MP40 combo. As Hatred will pick up another one. It was Senji that got down that time. It's Butchie that will land some more. As Idle just getting pinned in. And I've never seen Idle like this. I cannot remember a time I've ever seen Idle up against the wall just like this. As the Luger's going to come out on the Allied side. Oh, won't get the flag in time. And oh dear, well, that will be bittersweet for Senji. As ZeroPoint looked like they had that flag locked down. Lutier is going to push himself down, and now we have Potter going to make his way forward as ZeroPoint will put the rifle nades down. Oh, Reva's picking himself up a covert ops uniform, has made his way through the door, and ZeroPoint are pushed a long, long way back. And Idle may be able to grab this first stage. They may be able to make their way forward. The Allied side have capped that forward bunker and have pushed on forward now as we have ourselves an opening for the Idle team. We look around, Gifty's pushing a long way back, and ZeroPoint are going to give up on that first stage finally, as Idle have pushed through. And the ZeroPoint now have got some troubles at the command post, as Idle have who over there? It is Tekua that's over there with the MP40. He's picked up one frag on Butchie, and Tekua, who's not been in the Idle lineup of late, is causing a few problems, as now Darky's ready to push on in with that MP40, downing Tekua. Butchie's going to take down Darky. 148 on the board. We're already into garbage time, as we spy ourselves a situation here. We look at this and we say, Idle are going to need to win on Radar, and Radar's the map that ZeroPoint chose yesterday. So I find that really, really strange. And, well, I find this one going to be very, very difficult. As we look around 122, we have ourselves Butchie with pushing forward. Jack with the Thompson is there. Butchie is going to, Senji's going to push down the tunnels, joined by Tekua. And Idle, though, know that it's garbage time because they haven't even got the truck away from that first stage, because the truck hasn't even been blown. They're just, well, I don't know how, they must have got the command post up, but ZeroPoint, look at that, they've got the top entrance out, but they haven't done the truck, and it is GG. And, well, Gifty's going to have to learn how to Pantherfaust soon. However, you're inside the game with TosspoT. Map 1 is over with, and Idle have lost only their 5th game of this year. You're inside the game. We shall return in just a moment with Radar, with ZeroPoint versus Idle. You're inside the game. It's ZeroPoint versus Idle, and we are rocking and rolling. And ZeroPoint are winning against Idle, and it's ZeroPoint's map, now Radar. I was amazed to see that Idle picked that map. I'm also equally surprised that anyone will pick Radar against Idle, especially as they've just been absolutely whitewashed. Idle have run them with ZeroPoint versus Idle, and we are rocking and rolling. And ZeroPoint are winning against Idle, and it's ZeroPoint's map, now Radar. I was amazed to see that Idle picked that map. I'm also equally surprised that anyone will pick Radar against Idle, especially as they've just been absolutely whitewashed. Idle have run themselves all the way down the main road, unchallenged. Darky's going to make his way around, but he's got Idle players coming out the yin-yang around the backside. Rifle nade from Gifty will down Revers, but Urti will pick up the revive, and Revers will be screaming, Darky, come help me, come help me. And now Darky will do exactly that. Well, in fact, no, Darky will go down to Tekua. Nice 1-2 from Tekua, and the Dynamite will go down on the main, and that's possibly the worst first stage defense I've ever seen at this level, especially on a map that they chose, on a map that a team chose. As we make our way forward, there's Jack with the Garand frag downing Darky. Gifty's going to make his way forward. Rifle nade comes on in, as now we have Jack making his way through. Gifty's going to get gibbed, and that will be that. ZeroPoint have really struggled. Butchie with 1, 2. Not 3, as I was about to get a little bit just excited. Allied side capped that 4 bunker, and they'll consider that one job done, as the main entrance blows wide open, and ZeroPoint are in real trouble, because here come Idle, 1, 2, 3 players, 4 players, hopping through that main entrance. They respawn up. Butchie's going to land 1, Darky's going to land another, but there's surely a boost on at these documents. No, Urch is all on his own now, and he'll self-kill, but now ZeroPoint must make their way up towards that side entrance and really get a defense down. Idle, on the other hand, if I were them, I'd do something a little bit unexpected and just go all through the main. And they've 3 players coming through the main at least. One of them is a Pantherfaust, which surprises me, as we make our way in. Jack is the Pantherfaust. Tekua with 2 Thompson frags. He's like a Pantherfaust, just, each one of them is a Thompson bullet. Dynamite goes down on the side entrance, 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Here is Jack with that Pantherfaust. I guess he knows a shot. Well, there's a shot. Straight into the face of hatred, as Butchie will go down. 10 minutes on the board. Idle are going to push themselves through the main entrance with Urtu. They'll self-kill out. There's 10 seconds left on the Dynamite at side. Senji is there. Gifty's going to go and build the command post. That means he won't have a charge, as Butchie and Darky join him at side. Why will Idle just all go main one rush? Surprise ZeroPoint. No one expects Idle to all go main at this moment in time. And, well, this is why, because 3 of them have already gone side. It looks like it's a 3-2 split from both teams onto the side. Nope, 4 players from Idle at side. And now they're ready to push. Jack is Pantherfaust, as now we have ourselves Jack moving in. There's the 1 kill. Gifty goes down. It's the rifle nade. It's the man who has the weapon of mass destruction. Grenade's going to be pushed forward, but it won't do enough damage. The grenades will come in from Potter. The MP40 will damage will do as well. They'll now pick up Gifty. They'll get 2 revives. Potter will get the 3rd revive and a frag. And that'll be that. The MG42 is going to be pulled out. Urte is still covered up and alive. He's got Tekka for company. And I'll tell you what, Tekka is playing like a man possessed. As now Urte is in trouble. And Butchie will take both MP40 frags as Revers is going to charge on in here. And Idle may well have opened things up because ZeroPoint might not be fit enough to take this one. Oh, Gifty opens up with Revers and Senji down. And Butchie with an MP40 frag will down another. And ZeroPoint have stemmed the tide. But there's another Idle attack coming again. 4 of them, 3 of them at least to side, 4 of them to side, and it's going to be Jack that'll land the frag onto Gifty. They'll get the give in as well, as Darky says, okay, you're dead. Panther Faustrom, Jack blows away his teammate. Well, I have no idea what the hell that was from Jack, but well, they'll be going into an ET blooper reel as Darky's going to come up with 1. There's Butchie with the MP40, and Urte is just deciding, you know what, I can't do anything here. He's going to pick up a Sten frag and a give. No, not the give. Darky will pick him up, but he'll self-kill. Damage done, and ZeroPoint need to regroup here as they will look around to the main entrance. And now they're coming main entrance. Hatred with 1-2 on that landmine frag. And yes, they are coming main entrance. Gifty with a rifle nade, and they've slowed them all the way down. And that, oh, Gifty with another rifle nade. Hatred and Gifty have stopped. Oh, Gifty and Hatred and Potter and Darky, and they're all opening up one by one, picking up these frags. And there's just... They didn't even get through the gate, Idle. That's what the ZeroPoint side were able to do. They pushed 2 players forward and just stopped Idle getting through the gate, and Idle have decided we must go side as 5 this time. 740 on the board. Darky Luger frag is going to come in onto Butchie, and we're going to the side entrance now with Idle as they make their way forward. They've got 5 players coming in. They've got a long way now, Idle. They've got the command post damage. They've not got it. They do have an engineer, but he's gone down. It's Revers, and it's all on Senji. He's going to pick up Revers. Yes. 2 players still to go, though. Gifty's going to make his way forward. Revers is going to put his pliers to the command post, but it won't be enough. And Darky with a double Luger frag is going to secure that command post for the ZeroPoint side. Potter is there, and ZeroPoint have just regrouped, but Idle know that the floodgates may well be open, but they've been slowed down again. 7 minutes and 3 seconds to go as the command post is still not built. Rifle nade is going to be bounced from Gifty. Revers will go down. Panther Faust from Jack will blow Darky to high heavens. That's one of the engineers. Gifty with another rifle nade is going to land a frag. Senji's not been given. Raw, buried under a pile of rubble is Butchie, and Potter will go down, and the command post will fall into Allied hands. And well, that is that pile of rubble frag could be crucial, as it was a 2-on-2. The pile of rubble saving Idle there. However, I think Butchie didn't have enough health for it to matter. 627 on the board. And Idle are in real trouble here of going down in 2 maps and losing their first match of 2007. 6. That's big, ladies and gentlemen, as Jack is going to come forward. Hatred with a Thompson frag. Allied side will construct that command post. The loser of this goes on to face the winner of a Menti versus... I think, CDAT. But I'm not too sure, as my DNC is dead on the other side. So we will look forward now with Hunter. He's going to make his way all the way around the back. He's going to sneak up on East. Unchallenged, unnoticed. He will pick up East. He'll make his way slowly forward. Oh, just 24 points of health, and he'll get shot down on the tin roof. And, well, those parts won't be moving away as quickly as expected by Idle. They may be able to send Tekka across to hop, skip, and jump from the rooftops, and Tekka will be able to do exactly that. And they'll go and get the revive on Urte, and the fire effect on those parts will be too little too late. Then the parts will move away with Tekka and Urte, and Senju will move those parts away as well. Jack is there. And we look with Butchie as he pushes forward with the Luger on a long spawn, I'm guessing, as he picks up a Thompson on a short spawn, and he'll self-kill now, and the parts will move away. Both teams respawn up at the second, and well, we look at this one, and this is going any way right now that you can think of, because ZeroPoint have themselves a great opening to really secure this map. But as Urte goes down to Gifty, he pushed a long way forward. Gifty refusing to give. What is ZeroPoint's problem with giving their opponents? Urte is just well, he's respawned up and is going to make his way forward now. But tell you what, that's blasphemous. Gifty also should not have showed himself. I just question Gifty at times whether he's got the. Well, this is going to sound rude, but whether he's all aim and not brain up top, you just wonder at times. His decisions get proved costly. There was, I think, one of the games at the Crossfire LAN where he was jumping from gun to gun on Oasis, and he just made the complete wrong decision. And sometimes he does that, And, well, we make our way forward. Tekua comes up with the ACP frag. Gifty MP40 in on Tekua. ZeroPoint will push themselves through as we have Revers in Axis respawn. Going to lay down a few shots. Not going to land the frag. And, oh, he will onto Butchie. There's no love lost between those two players, I can tell you. And with 4 minutes on the clock, Potter MP40 frag is going to make his way forward. Now Revers really starting to be a nuisance in the Axis respawn area. Jack's going to come up with a Thompson frag, and Idle may be able to cause themselves a hole here. 8 minutes is already going to be the time, if not longer. And that's long enough for ZeroPoint as the respawn comes in. As we spy, Revers going to have to make a move soon. And he has done. He's prone himself behind a tree, made his way all the way up behind the objectives, and Hatred, and Hatred's going to come up and claim the frag and the give, but Tekua is going to down Hatred, and ZeroPoint lost a couple medics here. Potter's going to pick up the revive on compatriot Darky, as Tekua's making his way a long, long way around the back of spawn, finally going down to Butchie. And Butchie versus Tekua is a one-on-one I'd love to see. 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the board. The objective picked up from Jack, and they've not even seen him. He's going to get dropped right before it would fall kindly for Idle. And Potter picked it up. He caught it in mid-air almost as the radar pods have been picked up. How Jack got across, I didn't see, but he got there unopposed. Potter and Gifty are taking out their anger on the Idle team. Revers is going to down Gifty, as Revers will then go down to Butchie, and Potter will pick up the frag on Senji. But 2 minutes 49 on the board. To be thinking that Idle could get full held is, well, I would consider that blasphemous. Absolutely blasphemous. But it's possible. 2:38 on the board. Revers, Thompson frags. Darky going to make his way forward. Tekua is there. Urti, Revers, now ready to charge on in. Idle with Senji going to make his way forward. Urti and Senji both down the former 141 and Junk 52 players. Revers is now going to make his way forward. Revers will get dropped down, and I'm sorry, Senji did not play for 141. He played only for Junk 52. As we have Butchie going to make his way across. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the board. Butchie will self-kill, ammo up his teammates, and ZeroPoint will mow the lawn on the west radar parts whilst they wait on a 5-man main rush from Idle. And here they come, one by one. Leading the way is Jack and Revers, and they're going med-packing along all the way towards the gully, and they will charge on forward. 5 players still alive. Butchie, Hatred opening up the fragging finally. They've lost one Idle, and now they're losing another, and now they're losing another. It's going to be just 2 men left standing. Senji is the man. He's going to make his way around. He's going to pick up those documents. Jack's going to pick up one frag, and now Idle still have Urti alive. Radar pots drop. Urti's going to go down. There will be no repeat of the CPC final against Max, and the radar parts have been returned. 90 seconds left to go. Idle show their prowess. Idle remind us quite why they are the most successful team in ET history. And now Urti are going to make their way forward. Potter with a grenade. Butchie MP40 frag. Gifty Luger power. And that will be that. Senji is going to collect himself a frag. And we look at with 1 minute and 13 seconds on the board as Idle now will lock everything down. ZeroPoint know that they are in trouble because actually Idle are here, there, and everywhere at the moment. They're really finding holes in ZeroPoint, but with just 60 seconds to go, who cares? ZeroPoint are going to let them are going to open themselves up a fantastic time here if they, no matter what happens, in fact. Urti's going to try and make his way to the documents. Hatred was waiting for him. He picked up the frag, and ZeroPoint will self-kill out, respawn up, as we now have Idle going to make their way forward. 40 seconds before Idle get full held for the first time in 2006 as well, and the result will be final. It'll be Senji making his way forward. He's going to make his way around the back. He's met by Potter in amongst the trees. Potter is going to find one. Here comes Revers. He's going to whip out the Luger and try and down Darky. No. Urti's going to call GG. 20 seconds to go. They've given up on Revers. Never give up on Revers. Potter Luger frag. Now I've given up on Revers. And that will be that. Idle have lost to ZeroPoint in the Crossfire PGA qualifiers. Well. This is a game and a half that you were wrong if you missed. And ZeroPoint have picked up the frags, have picked up the round, and I'll tell you what, I've won some G-Bookie for the first time ever. I think I had 25 euros on G-Bookie. Butchie 29 frags to 22 deaths, Gifty 24 to 20. And looking at the Idle side, Urti are 11 for 16, Senji 11 for 20 at the bottom of the ranks. And Idle have given up already. You know, it's double elimination. Well, that's interesting. Idle have gone, and Revers has just left. Well, you're inside the game. Revers has just left the game. I'm absolutely amazed at that. And Idle have gone down 4-0 against ZeroPoint, and ZeroPoint are going to Poland.